Hey, what's up YouTube? Pallav here from nothingwired.com, and today we're talking about the brand new HTC Desire 828 Dual SIM. It is a premium range of Desire series of phones from HTC, which meaning that it's one of the most premium, one of the best non-HTC One phones that are available in the market today. It's available for just under 20,000 Indian rupees, specifically online. That equivalents to just under 300 US dollars or about 275 euros. So let's go ahead and check out the full review of this device. And as usual, HTC did not provide us with the box, so we cannot show you the unboxing. I'm sorry for that. So we'll straight away jump into the hardware and then the user interface and performance and camera testing. Yeah, so let's get started. So that is the HTC Desire 828 Dual SIM. It's quite a light device despite of being a 5.5-inch device. You have a polycarbonate back that has a nice matte finish. Also, we have the white model here. It's a pearl white, so you get that pearl shimmer kind of thing on the back. That's the front. Does not attract as many fingerprints as I would have suspected. The ultra pixel front camera there and the boom speakers here. You have the flap that accommodates 2 SIM and 1 micro SD card slot. Below you'll have the micro USB 2.0 port and then your power button and the volume rocker, and they are too integrated into the body just for design's sake, and at times it gets really difficult because they are also, you say, identical in colors. So at times you have to really feel that whether this one is power button or this one is power button, or even the same case with the volume rocker. 3.5mm jack, and that's the back camera, LED flash, and a noise cancelling mic. You cannot remove the back flap and cannot remove the 2800 mAh battery, obviously. Overall, I really like the build quality, even though it's plastic, and the overall ergonomics of the device. So expectedly, this guy sports a mid-level spec sheet. You have a 5.5-inch screen, full HD resolution, and just running down the spec sheet out here, 1.5x8 cores chipset. We have 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage, and then we have a 2800 mAh battery, also 13 MP cameras plus an ultra pixel camera on the front, and they really make a marketing out of the optical image stabilization that they built into the rear camera. It has a very bright and crisp display, 5.5-inch full HD display, and has a decent enough viewing angle. You see, about there it starts to change color, but overall I like display. And if we go and check out some of the photos that I took with this, the details, not about the photo, I'm talking about the display. See, the color rendition is almost natural. It's not oversaturating many color palettes here. So overall I like the display quality here. So of course it runs HTC Sense, and then we have the about, where you can go ahead and check out the software information, 5.1 and HTC Sense version 7. And then we can go to storage, and out of 16 GB it says 14.62 GB are available, but we have lots of games and all installed here that we have installed, so obviously you'd get much more than what's available. 14.62 GB is originally available, but your apps, your preloaded stuffs also would take a lot of space out here. There's a recent button. You can just one tap and clear all the recent button from there, and then you can go here to the apps and you can check out how much RAM it's using. So out of 2 GB, about 786 MB of RAM is only available when we do not have anything running in the background. Of course, you'd have some cached processes and then some processes that wake up time to time to sync. So that's slightly on the low side, the free RAM. Wow, very, very smooth, the blink feed. Yeah, usual notification, and then long press here to go to search and all those stuff. Yeah, you see, one tap hibernate or Google now. And then let's look at some of the apps here. So you have the usual Google Android app, you have some of the in-house tools, productivity, themes and whatnot. You have Facebook and Clean Master, where third-party apps. We have installed these 4 games and Geekbench 3. Other than that, you also have news and weather, keyed mode, and also power to give. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the camera now. Wow, it took some time to wake up, really. And straight away got me to the front camera. So ultra pixel front camera, absolutely no lag. Brilliant. Now I've seen it kind of throws away many of the details, and well, I'm not a very good candidate for this, but I can show you this of my wife. You can see it throws away many details of the skin. So it's great for probably her, because she would just want to upload the picture straight away to social media sites. So that's perfect. You do not have to do much post processing, but for details sake, that's not very good. You can of course adjust that here, but still it does throw away many of the details of the texture. Then you have the settings and some of the other things. Then the rear camera here, which is relatively quick to acquire focus. Yeah, and what we're trying to do here is we're trying to shake this. Yeah, and also I don't suppose videos have optical image stabilization, but yeah, so go ahead and we'll just check some of the images. So they are shaky, no doubt, but then I have shaked the phone way too much actually. Some of the photos you see are still okay. You see, does not but I think in real life you would not shake so much. But specifically, one thing for sure, that if you're shooting from a car, then definitely the OIS not gonna help much. Let's see how much. Yeah, so it's stabilizing the video, okay, but still you can see that wobbly effect at the end. So OIS is good, but OIS is only good if you're not moving very fast. I suppose if you're inside a vehicle and trying to take photos, then it would be of no use. I suppose you have some of the customizations out here and all. Yeah, it's a good camera. Now we tested out the camera samples here, and we found out that the photos are really detailed under enough light. And we've also checked out the ISO performance, and it gives a very good ISO performance. So that means the low light performance of the camera is also good. The optical image stabilization obviously is a very good, and even though we change settings on the phone, we could actually get some very sharp images. The color rendition is good, proper, but the white balance is slightly on the off side, slightly towards the colder tone, very slightly. So you might want to adjust that in post processing or on the camera itself. It comes with a very good photo editing software as well. The videos are sharp enough. There's slight fuzziness towards the edge, but overall it's a very impressive camera, I would say. So the front firing boom speakers aren't very loud, but they have a perfect blend of bass and treble. And I've always loved this front firing boom speaker from HTC, and this guy is no different. I love the sound. I just wished it was that bit louder. The best use of the front firing speakers would be while you're watching the movie. They come straight onto your face, so the surround sound and the 3D sound are better than any other speaker arrangements. You see? Amazing surround sound, amazing.
From the universe? From the messenger. Oh, yeah, of course.
Impressive sound overall. The user interface is smooth for daily usage. We did not feel any lag, even though we had lots and lots of apps. on the background. The blink feed performed perfectly, very smooth, you see, smooth and stable. HTC Sense 7 has really come of age. HTC used to be really heavy till 5, but 6 onwards they have become really light and light on the ROM and RAM as well, although we see a high usage of RAM even in the ideal condition, but I never felt any any need to kill apps or something. We did some benchmark testing and gameplay testing. You can check out those in subsequent videos, but overall we found that the benchmark testing, it performs average, and gameplay, it could play all of the games that we threw in it. Okay guys, so what do you think? Do you think that you should buy the HTC Desire 828 Dual SIM? Well, let's talk about the pros first thing. Number one is the camera. The camera is very good. The design is very good, and although it's plastic, it feels great in hand, but it's very lightweight despite of being a 5.5 inch device. The user interface is very good. Some of the cons would be, I think, if even sound is one of the high point, and it's always been with the HTC devices. One of the cons I would say is that the front camera throws away too many details of the face. So some of you might like it because you'd straight away upload them to the social media, but if you just want to see a bit of detail, then it's just not there. You can customize it just a tad bit, but even in general, it kind of makes you too fair for my interest, like almost kind of over natural. Number two are these power and volume rocker buttons. They are way integrated into the body, and at times you really have to fish for them to be able to press them. But most of all, I think 20k is or just under $300 or 275 euros is slightly expensive for this device. The spec sheet this guy carries purely about the spec sheet. You would get that in just about 15,000 phone as well from many other manufacturer. So that's one of the things you have to look at. Okay, it has a great camera, but there are many phones in this price range which have great cameras. You have OnePlus, you have even the Mi 4, I like the Mi OnePlus X has a very good camera. You go slide up and you have some of the Samsungs, you have many manufacturers. This space is very crowded and they have really good cameras out there. So it's just on the basis of the camera and possibly the sound quality, it's difficult to win this market. So I think the price point should have been at least 3 to 4k less, and this would have been a king. But still, I think it's a really good buy if you like HTC, if you like the HTC Sense, and this is a very light device. It's absolutely gorgeous looking and great camera. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to this channel and share this video to share the love. Thank you.